Welcome to one of Albania's most underrated cities, perhaps in all of Europe, Gjirokaster. It also has a nickname, the Stone City, due to all of its architecture, which I'm gonna show you a lot of later. And we're starting this video off at the top of the castle, Gjirokaster Castle, which is one of the biggest castles in all of the Balkans. And over here we could see it just leads you to a beautiful view of the entire city. Now this castle stands at about 330 meters above sea level, and it dates back to the 12th century. Now there's an old folk tale where the princess here jumped off the castle to escape the Ottoman Empire.
Extensive renovations occurred in the 1800s by the power-hungry Ottoman ruler Ali Pasha, who hoarded a lot of weapons here, which is why we see so many cannons. This was against the Ottoman advice. They did not want him to do that, so he was declared a rebel, and he was then assassinated. So then in the 1900s, King Zog ruled. He was a communist ruler, and he used the castle as a prison. And it is one of the biggest well-known prisons for anti-communist martyrs that are known today. And it's protected by the UNESCO heritage, and it's in really good condition too.
Down these stairs we're heading down right now is, almost fell, one of the prisons that the castle had. And it's actually very, very dark in the tunnel. Can't see a thing. Oh yeah, I would hate to be a prisoner here. Super dark. Overall, this castle is in really, really good condition, and it's just really big. You can just explore all the different rooms it has to offer and just take in the amazing views of the mountains, the city, just everything you can see from this fortress. This fortress does have multiple museums inside of it. One which is included, which is a war museum, which you walk through to get to the top of the castle. You can see all the cannons and all the different weapons. But there is also a prison museum, which we're actually going to take a look at next. So this prison is really, really big, and as so far back here, there is 9 rooms, but it keeps on going. Another room there, another room there, and down this hallway, there's another room. So the castle is absolutely huge. It took up a lot of our day, so we are starving. So we're going to Old Town to try a traditional restaurant called Adoya. So this restaurant is from 1937, so it's really, really old. So we got some food now. So what do you have here?
This is a version of moussaka that is classic to this area, and it has vegetables and cheese.
Okay.
Good and hot.
Here we ordered rice balls, which is only from this area of Albania, so you must try these when you're here, and also a stuffed eggplant. So for the rice balls, they're deep fried and they're nice and crispy on the outside. Hot. It's really, on the inside it's really soft and really, really flavorful. Now that was a great meal. But now it's time to show you guys the Old Town and the bazaar. So something that's a little bit hidden in the city is the obelisk. and you have to go through this normal looking door. You would never suspect it, and go up all these stairs to find it. But since it's so hidden, we get to have it all to ourselves and nobody bothering us. So back to why it's called the Stone City. Well, walking around, you will notice all the floors are made out of stone, makes it a little bit hard to walk on, and even the buildings, the walls are all stone. So it's quite obvious of how the nickname came to be. But it really does just feel like you're walking back in time, walking through these alleyways. Now for today's agenda, we're getting off the beaten path just a little. We're gonna walk 30 minutes outside of the city to find a bridge. Now I'm hoping I can find it, but if you're walking around the city, you're gonna notice that it's pretty steep and hilly around here. So prepare your legs. Walking around, you come across the old walls here and some pretty old buildings made out of all stone, but they are falling apart, so you can enter at your own risk though. Don't 100% recommend it. I made it to this amazing view, and I could see the bridge in the distance, and it just looks awesome. Made it on the top of Ali Pasha Bridge. Feels really good to be here and just take in all of the views. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna find it, but I did, so cheer. Woo! One thing I do see online that's recommended is to check out some of the houses. So right now we are at Skendul House. This house is the oldest house in Gjirokaster, about 300 years old, and it's just lots of history in here. It's a really big house, lots of rooms. 25 people used to live in this house alone. And the entrance fee is 200 lek, and with that you get a personalized tour. That is Gjirokaster. If you're big into history, you should definitely come here when in Albania. It's just so many museums here, so many old buildings, the castle, old ruins, just so much history to be seen here. So do not miss out. So that is all I have for you in this video. If you have any questions, concerns, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Until next time guys, stay off the beaten path.